Hey ho, my name is Joe. Welcome back to my channel. Today we're doing some 5-star predictions. I've never done one of these before, so I'm a little nervous. Hello there, if you are new here, my name is Joanna. I refer to myself here as Joe, and I am Fight and Read Like a Girl, where here I do things bookish and polycystic ovarian syndrome related. So welcome back if you are still coming back. Welcome if you are new. I'm happy to have you here. Oh, let's dive into this video because I have a giant TBR that sits over here, and I have a TBR that sits over here, and I am surrounded by books, and I am okay with that. I am perfectly okay with that. I can't wait to have my house so I can be completely surrounded by books. Like, have bookshelves all the way around the room. Right now, I have 3, and I'm not surrounded by books because this wall behind you that you guys don't see does not have books on it. I just have these 2, and that, I mean, I guess you could say I'm surrounded by books right now, but I'm surrounded by a giant TBR that I feel like I'll never finish in my lifetime, but I don't know. We'll see. Oh my god. So, it's been so long since I've done a video. I'm like not even sure where I want to go with this. And I am very sorry for the lack of videos. It's just my life has been a little crazy. I work too much. Let's go with that. I work way too much. I work 2 jobs, and yeah. To be honest with you, right now I'm working 2 jobs. Like, I'm getting ready to quit one of them, actually. I'll probably quit my fast food job because I really love my DSP job. If you're not sure what DSP is, Direct Support Professional. I really, really love that job, and I'll probably quit my fast food job. But I'm not going to do that until now because right now I'm trying to save up for a trip in September. I'm going to see my favorite band of all time, and I'm so excited. Anyway, so I'm saving up for that. But yeah, life is just chaotic, crazy, insane, and I don't really have much time to record. Like, it is currently 10:30 a.m. on a Thursday. I have to be at work at 2 o'clock, and I want to even like edit this video and get it uploaded today. That way so you guys see it tomorrow. And maybe we'll do another video today, but we'll see. I don't know. I've got a lot of books I want to talk about that are going to be 5-star predictions, so I need to get going on this video. Let's get started. So I don't remember if this one was on my TBR for the month of March, for April and May. I'm not really sure, but I do want to get this read. And I definitely think that this will be a 5-star read because I read one of these, I've read 2 of his books so far. Oh, we'll say 2.5 because I started reading another one. But the way he writes is just so awesome. But I have The Lamplighters by J. Gabriel Gates. If you guys are not familiar, I found this author on TikTok and I've fallen in love with some of his work. And this one is, yeah, this one's a little confusing. I have to read the back a little bit. So, it is always night in the city of Evron. I'll have to go back and look at his video. Black clouds smother the sky, and the monsters called vectors lurk in the dark, ready to drag away the unwary. 12-year-old Gain dreams of becoming a lamplighter, one of those young heroes with their flame spears in the light the city's street lamps and keep the darkness at bay. Gain dream becomes true until his lamplighter crew gets ambushed beyond the wall and his beloved brother Brawl is carried away by the vectors. Gain vows to get him back, but his only remaining companion is Loina, the ill-tempered daughter of the city's most notorious miscreant. I'm horrible with words. I'm sorry. Together they must cross the enchanted forest, befriend magical beings, and battle vicious creatures until they reach the place of the evil fairy empress Naima, whom the vectors serve. In order to defeat the empress and get Brawl back, Gain and Loya must uncover the truth and the Everon's curse in a mystery that could either save their city or doom it. So yes, it is a middle grade type story, but if you've been following me for a while, or if you're new, I'm middle grade. I'm a middle grade type of person. I can't help it. I love a good middle grade story. And I don't think this would be any different. Oh, yes, middle grade. I'm here for it. I'm excited for it. I think this will be a 5-star read for me. I do have one more by this author, and that is Mother of Spades by J. Gabriel Gates. I'm not going to go into detail what this one is about because this is the sequel to Girl of Hearts. I read this on an ebook. The author was very kind to send me a copy of the ebook, and I knew I had to buy myself a copy of it. So I'm probably going to read these side by side. But I definitely think I've heard a lot of good things about Mother of Spades. I just have a bookmark in the first page. That's all I got. I definitely think this would be a 5-star read for me because I really did enjoy Girl of Hearts. I thought it was very, very well done. The author, he has really good writing. Like, he has a way with words, I think. And I think this would be a 5-star read because he has the 3rd book coming out relatively soon, and I think this is going to have a really good cliffhanger on it, and it's going to be rude. I'm going to be irritated, but that's what I love. I love when if a 5-star read for me, like if there's a sequel to it, it has to be irritating with how it ends. So I'm like really excited for the next one. Alright, another 5-star read. I don't even know if this next one is on my TBR. I don't remember, because I can't remember that video right now to save my life. I'm ashamed I still actually haven't read this one. I just have not been in the mood for a mystery thriller. Hi, I'm Joe. I'm a massive mood reader. You'll get used to it. I won't even know why I haven't picked this up yet, because I have been in the mood for a mystery thriller, but it's just not this one, apparently, and just not any of the mystery thrillers that I have. So, if there's a mystery thriller that you think I might have on my shelf, or you think I might like, drop it in the comments below, because this girl needs a mystery thriller right now. But, my 5-star prediction is going to be What Lies in the Woods by Kate Alice Marshall. I know, I still haven't read it yet. I need to read it. I think I've tried to pick it up twice. I think I even have a bookmark in here. Oh, I have my bookmark in here on the first page. That way, so I know I want to read it, soon. But, yes, I know. I need to read it. And, so if you're not familiar with this, Naomi Shaw used to believe in magic. 22 years ago, she and her 2 best friends, Cassidy and Olivia, spent the summer roaming the woods, imagining a world of ceremony and wonder the goddess game. The game became an obsession and a refuge for the 3 girls. That sanctuary that suddenly shattered when Naomi was attacked. Miraculously, she survived her 17 stab wounds and lived to identify the man who hurt her. The girls' testimony put away a serial killer wanted for murdering 6 women. They were heroes. They were liars. For decades, the friends had kept that secret that might be worth killing for, hidden in the forest, but now Olivia wants to tell the whole story. Then she goes missing, and Naomi sets out to find out what really happened in the woods, no matter how dangerous the truth turns out to be. Now that I've read the synopsis out loud, I think this might be the book that is going to make my book bag today when I go to work. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe this will be the next audiobook I pick up. I don't know. We'll see. But I definitely think this will be a 5-star read just because it's a whodunit mystery liar type story. And I don't know. I'm ashamed that I haven't read this yet. I really am. But I definitely have a feeling it's going to be soon that I'm going to read this. We shall see. Alright. This next one that I have I just automatically think it's going to be a 5-star read just because of the author. I have always loved this author. She's an auto-buy author for me. But we have Into the Mist by PC Cast. And this one sounds so exciting. And plus, there's a map. It's like a fantasy world. Like, fantasy worlds are usually always a 5-star for me. Always. So, I'm excited for this one. And I haven't read it yet, and I'm surprised. So, synopsis for this one. The world as we know it ends. An attack on the U.S. unleashes bombs that deliver fire and unbiological destruction. Along with the sonic denotations in devastating earthquakes, the bombs have brought the green mist. If breathed in, it is also too deadly to all men, but alters the body chemistry of many women, imbuing them with supernatural abilities. A group of high school teachers heading home from a conference experience firsthand the strengths of this new power. Mercury Rhodes is the warrior, possessing heightened physical powers. Stella Carver is the seer, and with a sixth sense about the future. Imani Andrews is the watcher, with a rare connection to the earth. Karen Gay is the priestess, demonstrating a special connection with spirits, and Gamma Jenkins is the healer, a 16-year-old student who joins the group after losing her parents. As they cross the Pacific Northwest, trying to find a safe place to ride out the apocalypse, the women soon learn that they cannot trust anyone, and with fresh danger around every corner, it takes their powers to save themselves and possibly the world. Yeah, sounds exciting. Apocalypse that women are the I don't know, and there's illustrations in here. Like, ooh. I mean, I definitely think this would be a 5-star read. I mean, usually any fantasy world is a 5-star read for me. Oh, it looks like as the chapters move on, when you change a character, it looks like you get a picture of them, I think. I don't know. I guess we'll have to find out. But 5-star read, yeah, I definitely think it will be. I have so many books I need to read. Oh, so this one I'm on the fence about if it's going to be a 5-star read or not. But I definitely know I need to get to this one relatively soon. And this one, I feel like it'll be a 5-star read. Ignore my sticker on it, and I can't seem to get it off. But that is Friendship by Emily Gould. So this one is the best way I can explain this one, because the synopsis is a little confusing. The best way that I can find or read this one is, or explain this one is, there's these two best friends. I think it's like a friendship breakup, which there's not enough stories about that. Like, if you know any friendship breakups, please drop those in the comments below as well, because I love those type of stories. There's not enough stories about that. So there's these two girls. They've been best friends for years, and at 30, they find themselves at a crossroads. And there's one girl, she's kind of like in a romantic catastrophe, and then there's another girl who has just skated through life, everything handed to her type of deal. And it's just, they go into adulthood kicking, screaming, and are they still friends? Like, I feel like this will be a 5-star read for me, because I will be thinking of my best friend the whole entire time. And I mean, I feel like my best friend and I, like, we've been best friends forever. Like, since we were, God, I want to say we were 11 when we became friends. I'm still friends with her today. Like, she is my person. If you watch Grey's Anatomy, you understand that reference. She is my person. And I can't imagine life without her. And I'm hoping that this kind of gives me that vibe about my best friend. And I hope, like, this, if this is a best friend breakup, I'm going to cry. I'm going to sob. And that's what I need right now in my life. I need a book that's going to make me sob. So, 5-star read, yes. And I'm very excited for it. Very excited. I can't wait, actually. I think this might be one of those ones I pick up soon. We shall see. Alright, the next one I have is a mystery thriller. I have started this one. I think I took my bookmark out. But I did start this one, and I was very, very interested in it. I might have a video where I talk about books that I've started. Was I interested in them? Yes, no. Am I going to move on with them? We'll see. I do have a video. Actually, that's actually a good idea. I think I might do a video like that, but we shall see. So the next one that I think will be a 5-star read is Stay Awake by Megan Golden. This was one of my most anticipated releases, I think, of 2022 or 2023. I can't remember. Yeah, this was one of my most anticipated releases of 2022, and I still haven't read it yet. But I have heard so many good things about this. Like, what I remember from, like, the beginning, like, because I read, like, the first, like, 3 chapters, was she found herself in the back of a cab. No idea how she got there, no idea what's going on, and now she's trying to figure it out. So, hello, yes, please, thank you, give it to me. I want to know, will this be a 5-star read? I think it would be, because just the start of that just was amazing to think about and just amazing to hear. So, here we are. Right? Right. I hope. I hope so. Okay. So this next one I have is by an author. I've read a couple of his books. I've started one of his books, kind of DNF'd it, but I do plan to go back to it. Just not in the mood for it right now. But I've heard a lot of good things about this next one. Like, it's a real tearjerker. You are crying your eyes out. And I need some emotions right now. I really, really do. And I've heard that this one brings up emotions. So I'm really looking forward to it. The next 5-star prediction I have, Anxious People by Frederick Bachman. I did start this. I took my bookmark out. But I remember starting this and I was really enjoying it. I got a little confused, so I stopped reading it. I put it down to read other things. But I do want to go back and finish reading it. And I was really enjoying it. And the moment I stopped, I don't remember where I was, because I wasn't annotating my way through on this one. Where I stopped, I was enjoying it, and it was already a 5-star read for me. So, why I stopped, like I said, I wanted to read other things. I wasn't feeling this, or feeling the vibe at the moment. But, it was enjoyable so far. So, and I've heard that this one makes everybody cry. And, like, if you don't cry, you are an emotional asshole, is what I've been told. So, I don't know. 5 stars because it's Frederick Bachman. Every single book, except for A Man Called Ove. Actually, no, I've already read, what have I read? A Man Called Ove, and I've read Every Day the Way Home Gets Longer and Longer. Every day when we go walk, The Way Home. We'll call it The Way Home. The Way Home was a 5-star read. A Man Called Ove is a 4-star read. But I feel like this is going to be a 5-star. So, I guess only time will tell, and I'll have to read it, and we can let you know. Alright, so I decided I'm going to do 10 of these. I think I did number 7. So on number 8. This one was actually a recent Book of the Month book. I haven't even hauled this one yet, but I will soon. And I definitely feel like this will be a 5-star read. This is actually, if you guys have, like, followed Book of the Month at all, like, anywhere, this is the one that they've been talking about. The Only Survivors by Megan Miranda. Mystery thriller. Yes, please. A decade ago, 2 vans filled the high school seniors on a school service trip crashed into a Tennessee ravine. A tragedy that claimed their lives of multiple classmates and teachers. The 9 students who managed to escape the river that night were irrecoverably changed. A year later, after the survivor dies by suicide on the anniversary of the crash, the rest of them made a pact to come together each year to commemorate that terrible night, to keep one another safe, to hold another one accountable, or both. Their annual meeting place on a house on the Outer Banks has been a long refuge, but on the 10th anniversary, Cassidy Bent has worked a distance herself from the tragedy and from the other survivors. She's changed her mobile number, she's blocked the other email addresses, and this year she is determined to finally break ties with all of them for once and for all. On the day of the reunion, she receives a text on the obituary attached. Another survivor is gone, and there are 7. Cassidy finds herself hurtling back toward the group, wild in grief and suspicion. Almost immediately, someone feels off this year. Try that one again. Almost immediately, something feels off this year. Cassidy is the first to notice when Amita, the annual organizer, slips away overwhelmed. This wouldn't raise alarm except for the impending storm. Suddenly they are facing a threat, closed roads and surging waters again. And Amita stops responding to her phone after all they've been through. She wouldn't willingly make them worry, would she? As they promised long ago, each survivor to do whatever he or she can to save one another, won't they? So they kind of start disappearing one by one, or dying one by one. Yes, please. I know there's been a lot of books kind of like out there for that, but I definitely feel like this would be a 5-star prediction. Usually 9 times out of 10, a book of the month book for me is a 5-star prediction, or is a 5-star read, and I don't think this would be any different. Plus, can we just talk about that cover? It's so pretty, right? I know. It's so pretty. I love it. Alright, next I have a book. I think this one was one of my most anticipated releases. So this is one of my most anticipated. What the fudge? So this next one that I have was one of my most anticipated releases of 2022, and I still haven't read it yet because I have so many other books I want to try to get through. But that is These Deadly Games by Diana Urban. So if you guys know, a few years ago I read Ebros by Ursula Pomsky. Absolutely loved that book. And that's the type of vibes that I get from here. So this was like Ebros meets Saw. Like the Saw saga. Yes, please. You guys know, if like anybody really knows me, I loved the Saw movies. Like, I really liked them up until I think like 5. And that's when I was just kind of like, okay, this is getting old. But this is just sounds so exciting. So freaking excited for this book. And I don't really know why I haven't read it yet. But 5 stars, yeah, I definitely think this would be a 5-star read because it just sounds so good, right? I know. If this disappoints me, I'm going to be very upset. Alright, and last but not least, I have a book from an author that I really enjoyed in the past. I really, really enjoyed the book that I read by her. And I don't think this one will be any different, but I really do want to get this one read, and hopefully it's a 5-star. If it's a 5-star read, then I'm going to go watch the TV show, which is on HBO. Very excited. But that is Big Little Lies by Elaine Moriarty. This one takes place in like a suburban like setting, and it's just, I don't know, like murder, and let's see, there's murder, there is children involved, it's a small town, single mom, and ex-husbands, wives, daughters, and murder. It sounds so good. Like 5-star predictions, because I don't even know. Like, it just sounds so freaking good. And I really want to watch the HBO show, because I have HBO. And I'm loving every second of it. Anyway. But yeah. That's a lot. That was a lot to hold up. So, if you made it this far in this video, thank you so much for watching. As always, every book that I list or name will be down below. Please let me know what your 5-star predictions are. And if you've read any of these, please leave a comment down below letting me know if you liked it, didn't like it, whatever. So, if you haven't done so already, hit subscribe so you don't want to miss anything. I'm hoping to post videos soon, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!